Alright, what's up everybody? So with the release of these new Volt audio interfaces by Universal Audio, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on Universal Audio as a whole, and it had me reminiscing about what I believe were the good old days, the days where I was just super excited and heavily anticipating any product that Universal Audio was coming out with. And I just wanted to talk about those days, those moments that I believe a lot of us all shared. Now, if I showed you this thumbnail, chances are you have probably seen this video, and rightfully so. This is their most popular video that they have on their channel, and in my opinion, at this time, this was when they were absolutely killing it. They were on the top of their game, just undeniable. Everybody at this period in time who was into music recording wanted one of these audio interfaces, and for a multitude of reasons, but probably the most important being the fact that this audio interface had onboard DSP. So it allowed you to, in real time, track with plugins and do it with zero latency and not tax your computer's processor, which was a big selling point at that time. Now we're talking about 6 to 7 years ago that this video came out. I mean, I would have still been in high school. It's unbelievable thinking about how much time has gone by and how so much has changed with the equipment that's accessible today versus then. But at the time, I remember watching that video and just being absolutely blown away with what I was seeing, an audio interface that can emulate different preamps and other pieces of legendary gear in real time without taxing your computer. It's all handled by this audio interface. I was absolutely enamored with what I was seeing. I wanted one. At that point in time, after watching that video, that was the only thing that I wanted, and I was going to strive that entire year to get my hands on one. Again, we're talking about a 16, 17-year-old me trying to get one of these things, which at the time was about $1,000+. So it's pretty steep. But that feeling at that time when that product was announced and showing it and demonstrating it, just showcasing this product, it was so special. It's really hard putting into words what exactly it felt like during that time, being somebody who was just absolutely obsessed with recording and audio engineering. But Universal Audio was almost like this just magical entity that everybody wanted to have. Look, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, Universal Audio just made recording fun. It made it something special, something that you looked forward to doing every single day. And I don't know if it's just because I've been recording for so many years now, but that time, that time of 2015 to 2016 was just unlike anything. Using those products, the Universal Audio interface, the plugins, everything, it just made recording fun and something that I looked forward to doing every single day when I got home. Nowadays, it kind of just feels like work. I come home, sit down, turn on the interface, plug the mic in, start recording, and that's that. Now, don't get me wrong, of course, I still love audio in the process of recording. I'm just saying that after all these years, it's not necessarily something that is special like it once was during those days of absolutely looking up to Universal Audio and striving every single day to get my hands on one. It was just a very special time, and I just give a lot of credit to Universal Audio for creating that passion and making those times just so memorable. So you got to keep in mind that 7-8 years ago, technology was not what it is today. So having DSP on those interfaces was absolutely mandatory if you wanted to run those kinds of plugins. I mean, at least in my case, with the computer that I was using at that time, I could not handle something like that. I basically had to have that interface to use those kinds of plugins and achieve basically what that audio interface would be able to do. And well, fast forward to today and the technology that we have accessible, like these new M1 MacBooks, having that DSP on those audio interfaces is just really not necessary anymore. The fact that I can buy an ID14 Mark II or an SSL2 Plus that are $300, and to be honest, the quality I'm going to get from this thing is not going to be much different from an Apollo. And in my opinion, one of the biggest reasons, and honestly the only reason in my opinion why you should go buy an Apollo, is really going to come down to the fact that it has DSP. So if you want to use those plugins that Universal Audio makes, then you're going to have to use one of their audio interfaces. I don't know, just thinking about the current state of Universal Audio and reflecting on those days where I was absolutely obsessed with anything to do with UA. And nowadays, as most of you know, I don't use anything by Universal Audio. So just thinking about what made me switch from Universal Audio to these other products and why I prefer using these products more. But that could be saved for a whole other video. Just wanted to share some of my thoughts on Universal Audio, the past Universal Audio compared to present day Universal Audio, because things are a little bit different from when they were 7, 8 years ago. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you haven't already yet, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon beside it so that you can stay notified for whenever I drop any of my upcoming videos. With that being said, I'll see you all in my next one. Take care, everybody. Peace out.